people that I represent, that I am proud to be your president. I am proud to be president of the Teachers Association. I really am. And I commend the board. We had tough negotiations. I don't think we're both happy. None of us are happy where we're at, but that's what good negotiations is, I guess, is that we give and take. These people do care about your tax dollars, because this agreement has been 16 months in the making. It wasn't given to us. We had to debate each other. We hung up on each other. We walked out on each other. And I possibly could have lost friends over this, and it bothers me, believe me. But I hope that you understand that there's nothing personal on our end. And I thank the teachers for sticking with me. Because this is going on 16 months. I brought 3 agreements back to them. And I thank you in front of the public today for sticking with me and believing in what I have to offer you. I'd like to thank Mr. Wisnowski also. We've had dialogue at least 2 or 3 times a week. He's thrown me out of his office a couple of times. And Jack, I don't take that personally. You know, I should. But hopefully we get this done. We can go back. I think Marlo said, I think we're all good people. I think we have the interest of the children at heart. I prepared some remarks because I don't want to wind up on Hoboken 411 again. So we had a lot to celebrate in the Hoboken school systems this year. We had a lot of big successes. We were named one of the most improved high schools in the state by New Jersey Monthly Magazine. USU gave Hoboken High School a bronze medal, making Hoboken one of only 41 high schools in the state to be honored, and one of only 2 traditional high schools in Hudson County. Our football team played for the state championship, and we produced another first-class musical. And on top of those successes, there are 1,000 little successes happening every day in classrooms throughout this city. All of these successes are made possible by teachers, clerks, and other members who have been working without a contract since June. Tonight, we have another chance to put negotiations behind us and let our members and the board stay focused on continuing that success. When we appeared here before the board in September, we were asking the board to approve what could have been an historic settlement here in Hoboken. There were big impacts on both sides that would have made an immediate impact on all our schools. We and 4 members of the board felt the settlement was a win for the students, the community, and our members. But that settlement didn't pass, so we went back to the table and we tried to work out our differences. After waiting more than a month and a half, we sat down with the board to negotiate a new settlement, and finally came to the agreement that you're voting on tonight. The agreement doesn't include the gains both sides hope to make with the last settlement, but it will cost the board and the taxpayers a lot less money over the next 3 years than the agreement would have. Neither side came away too happy with this agreement, but both sides felt that this was the best we could do to reach a mutual settlement in the current climate. If this doesn't pass tonight, we will extend this process even further. We will have to bring in an outside agency, and it probably will take months to achieve a settlement that will just be as distasteful to both sides as the one in front of you. And in the meantime, the morale of the community and among our staff will continue to erode. I know that you've heard that we were asking for this settlement at a time when the inflation rate is as low as 1.1%. NJEA did some research and we found out where that information was obtained from, but that was only for 1 month in November. The other months was 5.0, 5.6, 5.9, 4.9, an average of about 4.3 for the year, which is where we're at. So I just wanted to bring that, to your attention. I have the document here if you'd like to review it. There are people out here that think we're greedy, that we haven't given back, that we want an outrageously high raise. The truth is that we've given back. You've read in the paper that the settlement represents a 4.3 increase over the next 3 years. That's one of the lowest settlements. It's going to be one of the lowest settlements in the county, if not in the state. And on top of that, we're giving them 2 days back on the calendar and a higher prescription copay. It isn't easy to stand in front of these members and admit that I settled for a raise that was below the average. And you know what? In fact, it may cost me my position as president of this union. I settled for it because I understand, and every member of my negotiating team understands the difficult situation that Hoboken is in. We know we can't expect a huge settlement, and we didn't get one. We got a deal that is fair for the Times, fair for the Board of Education, and fair for the community. I ask you tonight, let's put this behind us so we can get back to educating the children of Hoboken. Again, I thank the teachers of Hoboken, and I thank the Board of Education for their time. I ask for your vote.